Hi Aquarius, my sun brothers and sisters, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit the subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So with that said, for our key to the week, my apologies about the lighting, it's just terrible here. It's a terrible day here in the UK, so unfortunately it's not very good. Your key to the week is the Hermit card. Hermit card has been very active this week and as the key to the week across the decks, which is quite interesting. So if you find this week that you're feeling a bit more pensive, that you are really starting to search the memories, search the memory bank or go within. The other thing with the Hermit card as well, sometimes this can see you really asking yourself, what is my purpose? What is it that I'm supposed to be doing? This week you could really start to think to yourself, right, what are my steps forward, and ultimately is what I'm doing now what I always want to be doing? There's a big question mark about this. Remember, at the end of this week, actually, there's that big full moon that's taking place in Taurus, which is going to be highlighting the specifically the fourth house, especially if you're an Aquarius ascendant. So this is going to be interesting, and I think for a lot of you this is asking yourself that big fundamental question, is what I'm doing now, is where I'm at this moment in time, is it really where I want to be a year, 2, 5, 10 years from now? This is about you really starting to ask yourself on a deeper level, what is my purpose? How do I fulfill that purpose? And more importantly, what is the journey that I should be on at this moment in time? Whenever I see the Hermit card, I always think of pilgrimages and personal quests and visions. It's really interesting that this comes up in the key to the week. So for our actions and interactions with the world at large, we get the Strength card. All right, so this is, look at this, right? You asking yourself, going within and asking yourself in your heart of hearts, what is it that you truly want? What is it that you truly resonate with at this moment in time? Where is it that you see yourself however many years from now? Remember the Strength card as well, it gives you a sense of fortification that comes from within. It sees you finding the courage not only to be your authentic self. You're an Aquarius, right? You're always your authentic self. It's one of the things that tends to either get us in trouble, see us out on the fringe, maybe having disagreements with people, because Aquarius is Aquarius. We're like the aliens of the zodiac, right? We always speak our minds. Sometimes we're a little bit too honest as well. And the fact that you've got the Strength card here, this is, and it's in your actions and options. This is about what you do. This is about you coming from that heart space. It's about you getting really real with yourself about what you want, what you're ready to go after. And with that sort of, I kind of feel like this is that final push moment. It's that energy, like the image that I've got in my mind. You know, when the swimmers get to the end of the first length, they do that flip and then they kick off of the wall. This is like that. This week feels like it's that week. This is where you're kicking off the wall and you're going to launch into either a new direction, or you're going to start to get really serious about what it is that you're actually trying to create. Aquarius is in the midst and the process at the moment of reinventing themselves, and we're not going to see a bigger moment for this than the 21st of December, when we see that massive great conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn conjunct at 0 degrees of Aquarius. So what we're doing from now up until that moment is all of the preliminary work. It's all of that sort of final, you know, superhero drops to one knee kind of stuff before they get up and, you know, go and fuck shit up. Right, so this is us gathering our strength this week in order to start making some of these bigger moves. For your communications and conversations, you have the Emperor card. Something's taking place with the work or the profession this week. You could be called upon to teach, you could be called upon to speak this week. It may be that somebody asks you to come in. For those of you that have personal businesses, etc., you might be called on to do a guest appearance of some sort. This could be where you are asked to play the role of teacher in some respect, which is really nice, right? It's actually a great energy. The other thing is, your Emperor card very often represents the father, the most important male in your life. This could be news of the father. This could be news that your dad, your significant other, if it's your partner, needs your help or assistance in some respect. I kind of feel like this is going to be a week where you're either called upon for your expertise, or you're going to be called upon for for some sort of assistance, which is not necessarily a bad thing. The other thing here as well, because it's right underneath that Hermit card, for me, this kind of feels like an older figure in your life that is a masculine energy, let's say, is going to require your assistance in some regard. Just something for you to be aware of. For your money and materials, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. For those of you that are applying for jobs, working on your business, this could be a great week for money. Now, when I say a great week for money, you're just sowing the seeds, right? So for some of you, you're called upon to teach. For some of you, you're called upon for your expertise. This could be an opportunity that comes completely out of the blue for some of you. For others, this will be a response to an application for a job. It could be that your boss or your superior calls on you for your expertise within the job. Maybe you're taking on roles and responsibilities that you hadn't factored previously. Or maybe that you haven't done up until now. It's like you can do this, but you've never been asked to do it before. And this time you're being asked to showcase what it is that you're capable of. I really like this for finances because it means that there's a reset taking place. So the money's about to start improving, as is the workload and the expectation. So it all goes hand in hand, right? For your physical health and vitality, this is great actually. For some of you, this could be deciding to work with a personal trainer. For others, this could be about you getting really serious about your health. This could be a change of diet. It could be a change of maybe you're switching up your exercise regime. Maybe some of you are dedicating yourself to your physical earth walk in a lot of ways, which is really exciting. For your home and environment, I've been saying this. There's 4 signs that appear to have a move on the horizon. They are Aquarius, Capricorn, Cancer, and Leo. These 4 signs appear to be up for a change of residence within the next 6 to 12 months. It keeps coming up, and interestingly enough, even in personal readings that I'm seeing for clients, those people that are of those 4 signs, this keeps coming up very prominently. So I'm intrigued to see what's going on with that. Whatever is taking place on the home front this week, it's very likely that you're going to be seeing this play out over the next 12 months. So I will say this for you, Aquarius, over the course of the next 12 months, do expect to be moving yet again. And I'm like, really? I don't know if I've got it in me. Moving is like the most stressful time for me. For your love and relations, you have the 7 of Pentacles. All right. Now, I will say this, for those of you that are single, it does look like, and for those of you that are partnered as well, it does look like somebody that you have in the past been connected to, maybe had a little bit of a fling or a tryst with, could be coming back in. This person is very likely to be an Aries or a Leo. Very likely to be one of those signs. This could see you having some conversations, or maybe you're having the energy of being able to close down whatever that connection was the right way. If it ended on a sour note, if there were, you know, hearts broken, words said, all the rest of it, you get a chance to readdress that this week. You get a chance to shut it down in the right way. The other thing, for those of you that are partnered or in long-term committed relationships, this is really nice because it gives you the energy of really being able to put into your relationship what you feel like you're getting out of it. And it looks like you guys are thinking about what your longer term plans are, what your longer term goals are. And no matter how, you know, no matter how the changes come about for, you know, for all of you Aquarians in some way, shape or form, your partner, your significant other is like, you know what, we're in it for the long haul. Okay, so this is actually a really nice energy. No matter what the challenges are, you're facing them together. But like I said, just remember what I said with this. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how this shapes up. I'm always intrigued by the Aquarius reading because obviously it's my sun sign. So it's nice to see how it plays out for other Aquarians. Yeah, and it keeps me, you know, in the loop and on the know, as they say. With that said, take care and I'll see you soon.